Hello friends and family, how are you today? Today I'm gonna just break that lie that has been going on for decades. Now I'm gonna read about this lie. It is New Epoch Times. I always have confidence in New Epoch Times or Epoch Times, 大纪元. I think they would never lie unless that's all they could get to know. So, this is what they said. In the year 1967, November 21st, 1967, about 9 o'clock, Liu YunBin, after one whole day of parading with whole body of wounds, limping back home, washed the face, lay on bed without taking off his clothes. That night, Liu YunBin talked a lot. His wife thought he was just wronged all day and just said something and didn't pay attention. I guess he didn't tell his wife that Chairman Mao's visit. Actually, how it went was like this. It was in the year 1974. It should be at that time because yeah, to my best memory, 1974 in the winter, November sometime. It's a winter time in let me think. Yeah, gotta be that time. That winter, it was that day Liu YunBin was taken to the police office. That day there was not even a soul in that supposed to be super crowded all the time police office, and he was there taken by Chairman Mao, that tall man who can pick up all our kids with one hand, all us kids with one hand. Chairman Mao took him there, and we found him in a room talking to Chairman Mao on his knees. And Chairman Mao was like, I want to kill you, I want to kill you. And Uncle was like, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I put these words in because at the time I only saw Chairman Mao. And Uncle was like, but Big Dragon told me that the conversation was, I want to kill you, I want to kill that little girl. Because I was on the windowsill. I climbed on windowsill and knocked on the window, and and uncle was begging, don't kill her, don't kill me, all those. And afterwards we were picked up. So Chairman Mao came out and picked us all up, all three us kids up, and tossed us outside the iron wall, that iron thread, go the kind of wall, toss us out, and then that time Liu YunBin, that's uncle's son, was crying at home, so because he was kicked out long ago, and then we were all over there waiting. After a while, we saw uncle walking out of the police office. We were all saying, "Yay, uncle, you're out! Uncle, you're out!" And uncle said, "Today's fine. Everything's over for the day. We'll do something else tomorrow." So we don't know what something else was. And the second day, we were all sitting outside with uncle, and uncle was talking to his nickname, to his son. Go home to your mom. She cooked you a good meal, right? Just go home. And his son wouldn't leave, and he just asked him to go. Finally, he was so hungry and left for home. And then little rat and little dragon, this little dragon's not the other big dragon, another, his little rat's brother. We were sitting there, and then little dragon went back home, and then little rat went back home, and I was called back home and saw some couple were couple army guys wearing black, and they got into our home through flipping over the wall. And there was not even a soul on the street. And uncle, with a big smile, walked out of the residential area. So as I can see, so later that night, his son came out to find me, said, "Where's my dad? You were with him the last." And then my dad went out with a whole bunch of other dads to look for uncle. Nobody found him. And then his wife kept looking. I think it's the police eventually told her they found someone on the railroad. And that railroad always goes to Beijing. It's abandoned at the time, but it did connect to Beijing. So my best guess is Chairman Mao injected something to uncle, so he was laying on a railway, because that railway, nobody can possibly lay there, and with that position, it would be way too uncomfortable. If he really wanted to suicide that way, he would have brought a blanket for sure. So that means Chairman Mao probably injected something to him, got him just all out. And then the railway, the train driver, someone drilled him so much, and because people around neighborhood was all having a riot. Why? Who did this? This is mean, bad. Everybody's mad. So the police just had to investigate the train driver, and after many investigation, and we were told the train driver finally said something about actually he didn't run over uncle. There's only one person who would. That's Chairman Mao. So Chairman Mao put uncle to sleep and drove the train over him. That's what happened. So it's actually a murder. And then when Deng Xiaoping started fighting the Sino-Vietnam War, he took a troop to Vietnam, and those troop of people never came back. I don't believe he will let those people come back. So so the truth is, Chairman Mao, Deng Xiaoping, they see eye to eye about this killing. So now you can really figure out that that June 4th killing for Deng Xiaoping is just another thing that he's gonna do. That another thing is like the Liberation War killed so many people. Just let some young good-looking women standing in front of the troops as hostage, and then they won the war, and then killed Liu YunBin and killed thousands of people. So nobody ever knew what's going on. And shut up, Liu Weidong. Shut up his Liu YunBin's son and his wife. And put that time from 1974 to 67. That got to be 1974, the winter. Yeah, Deng Xiaoping is the same bad as Chairman Mao. Except he probably worked in a French factory for a while. He knew about how to develop economy. Otherwise, he's same bad. I guess I got to talk these things out as the only witness. If I don't say that, if I don't spread around the internet, if I don't spread this out, eventually there will be people hunt me down to tell me to shut me up. I definitely, it's my duty to say it. And you probably wonder, so many years you don't remember that. Why do you remember it now? Of course, I was told for many times, shh, you don't remember. Shh, kid, you shut up. Forget about it. And never anybody after that mentioned this to me, and just everybody just told me shut up about that. And after a while, I really forgot. It is one thing that brought up my memory. It says that after a long time, Li Miaoxiu, that means his wife, figured her husband is not there, so she went out looking and looking until early in the morning. She found her body. I would never forget that. And in Inner Mongolia, Baotou, Inner Mongolia, throughout of the history, there's only one thing like that happened. That is looking and looking until second day. Yes, my dad and whole bunch of family men were out looking. That was what happened. I always remember that, but my dad never told me that he was Liu Shaoqi's son. Of course, he knew that. He wouldn't tell me. Well, my dad wouldn't tell me that Liu YunBin, my uncle, was actually Liu Shaoqi's son. But he did tell me this. He said, you know what? Don't ever sing that song about banana, apple, and big pears are not for Liu Shaoqi. That's not good. That's too mean. His grandson is right in the same kindergarten as you. So, that is, he didn't tell me. My dad never told me that was Liu Shaoqi's son. That is why I never got the chance to tell anybody this. But growing up, I figured it's so weird that someone always want me get killed in college, after college, just one time after another. I should talk about it in many other videos. How those murder attempts. Was just wondering, why the heck was it? Now I got it. Of course, the only witness, the only living witness of that thing, that should be Liu YunBin was supposed to be dead in 1974, not 1967, because his youngest son was my age, and I think he's born in 1970, in the year 1970. Which day I didn't remember. I'm sorry, I forgot your birthday. So, and I really forgot. That time I was 3 already. I really forgot. I wonder why. I just have to think about it. Why I forgot everything in between Uncle's death and later I got sick, and why did I forget about this? I got to think about it. And what did I forget? I should think about it more. Okay, thank you for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in next one.